Alejandro, can you tell us a little bit about the bath routine? How often do you do it? What's the purpose?
Yeah, let me get my volume right. Okay, so we like to give our elephants baths every week. It is part of their regular care, and we're giving them baths so that we could expose skin and see if we need to treat any of their skin. Just like human skin, they can get any type of condition. If it's too cold out, they can get cracks. So things like that we're looking out for when we're washing off our elephants.
So, if the elephants get cracks in their skin, how do you try to prevent those? What's the care that you give to the
Well,
skin?
the same thing we would do if we had dry hands. We would put some type of lotion on them. Except you'd be rubbing it, we'd be using a broom to apply it to them.
I bet he's going to lift up his other
So
foot.
elephants are the largest animal on land, and they walk on their tiptoes. So this is called walking digitigrade. And there's a fleshy pad behind their toes that supports their bones. So with such specialized feet, they require specialized care. So Alejandro, can you tell us a little bit about the special care that you provide to their feet?
Yeah, absolutely. So our elephants can range from 7,000 to 11,000 pounds. And all that weight is being distributed on 4 feet. So their foot health is incredibly important for their overall health. So we are constantly looking at their feet. You saw it earlier, Nate has asked Mishola to present a foot as part of his own care. Now we're constantly working on those feet. As you mentioned, that they have that fleshy pad that's growing at the bottom of their feet. It's kind of like the calluses we might have on our hands or on our feet. They're constantly growing.
So, what would happen if a small pebble got lodged in their feet and for whatever reason it wasn't detected, it wasn't removed? What could happen?
So if they had any type of small object that got lodged into their foot, it could turn into an infection. And then, one of those 4 feet could be compromised, and suddenly that elephant could be in great danger. So it is actually critical for an elephant's care that we look at all 4 feet every day.
Now, how do you take care of the toenails, given they walk on their tiptoes?
Ooh, so ironically, they walk on their tiptoes, but those nails are not weight-bearing. So we do our best to make sure those nails are trimmed with a nail file, just like you might have at home, except ours is like 4 feet long. And we're using that nail file on the nails to groove them up.
Now, here at the zoo, all the animals are trained through positive reinforcement, and all training is now, I noticed that on the days that we train, we use the target poles and a whistle. And I see that Nate here is using a whistle and a target pole.
I think it's obviously
Can you
like
kind of describe the purpose of those tools?
Oh, absolutely. But before I get into that, as you can see, Mishola is getting a bubble bath right now. He is going to be a squeaky clean elephant by the end of this demo. We'll make sure of it. So if we take a look at Nate, he is decked out with all sorts of elephant care gear. You can see he's holding a pole.
Yeah,
with
buddy.
a wiffle ball bat on the end of it, or wiffle ball. And this is called a target pole. It's an extension of his arm. It gives a better visual cue to the elephant. Nate also has a whistle in his mouth. We use positive reinforcement here. That means we ask for a behavior, and if the elephant completes that behavior, we reinforce that positively. We give them something yummy to eat. Now, in between that ask and that behavior, we blow that whistle to signal to the elephant they've done a great job and they're about to get rewarded.
So, why is the elephant orange, and does that color ever go back to gray?
Well, our elephants are orange because here in the state of Georgia, we have that beautiful red Georgia clay. And elephants love to do what we call self-maintenance, which is where they are throwing mud or poop all over themselves. So our elephants have essentially stained their skin red with red Georgia clay. They're very patriotic. Now, if they were taken out of this environment for long enough, they will return to their natural gray.
So, elephants typically live into their 50s, and 2 of our elephants are 40, and Masholo is 32. So the care team
32 years
routinely
old.
provides them with exercise and physical activity. So how many here try to get a little exercise and a little physical activity every once in a while? Show of hands. Yay. Yay for lifelong fitness.
Does anybody here do yoga? Pilates, anything like that?
So can you describe the
So we do something very similar. We call it elephant yoga. Our elephants, all three of them, have prescribed exercise sessions every week. We do have our rigorous fitness program here. Not really. But exercises is just laying down like this and getting back up. You got to understand that they are picking up thousands of pounds every time they stand up. And these stretches are really, really good for their balance and their stability as well. And it helps. So as they age, and we mentioned that we have two elephants that are now in their 40s. As they age gracefully. That they're using those muscles, and those muscles are staying in shape.
So I'm going to go back to the back because I'm so intrigued by this process. It looks like it's a treatment I would
Spa day.
The question is, do the elephants have preferences around the back, like water temperature, or just brushing down? How do you know what they like?
Okay, so they love nice warm water. It could be 100 degrees outside, and they will not like cold water. They're they're very particular about their water temperature. They want a nice lukewarm.
Okay. Is there any other information that you would like to share with our guests about the exercise and care routine of the animals?
Yeah, general care routine. We train something called husbandry behaviors, and that is a behavior we're asking the elephant to do that helps them take part in their own care, like the presenting of the feet, so that they can be a part of it as well. And that is most of almost all of our behaviors we train here is directly involved for the care of our elephants.
So with that, we hope we've inspired you to help us care for these animals. African elephants are endangered. This means they could go extinct. So please share any information that you've learned with others so we can kind of spread the word. If you'd like to get hands on with the biofacts, we're here. If you have any additional questions, you're welcome to come up and ask them. Thank you for attending our elephant demo, and let's give a round of applause to our chairs.
Woo! Shallow.
Thank you for visiting Atlanta. We really appreciate it.
Okay, it's gonna pick up its back foot. Oh, dude, that is so amazing. I can't believe it's that like athletic. Oh, you must have found a rock. Give me more snacks.
Very special because sometimes the elephants decide that the demo is over on their time. So it's special that we get to give back today.
Oh, he banged his ears out. Just wash my head, wash my head. Good boy. Wow. Whoa.
Never forget that time that we were playing that game. It was like, who was the who was the longest? We beat Amanda, like,
baby elephant with, and it's called Safari, and it's like,
she had a
Gonna use other back foot now.
meltdown. I was like,
Wow.
I would too, though.
Yeah.
So the elephant's trunk is estimated that it includes 100,000 muscles and tendons, and you'll see Nate is providing some preferred food items for the elephant. Now, does anybody know how elephants use their trunk, or for what purpose they use their trunk? Any ideas? As a finger? Yeah, the end of the trunk is similar to maybe a hand or lip. They use their trunk to secure food. They use their trunk like a straw to suck up water and they dump it down their throat. They can also use their trunk for defense. So in the wild, for example, lions were pursuing a baby elephant. They can use the trunk to knock a lion over and possibly hurt the lion. This is a nice Kelly used.
Ivy's.